Hey, what's up to the 3 people that are gonna see this? I don't even know if Alex posts these confessionals, so I don't know how much point there is to doing these, but might as well do it. Alright, so starting off on this tribe. The tribe reveal was not planned. Let's just say, if you could pick the worst tribe, like, honestly, there's only one switch. You would switch Alan and Tyler. If Alan and Tyler are switched, it'd be the worst tribe possible for me. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, I go to Alan. We had a mix-up of the actual survivor where he voted me out, but I don't care that much. So we said we're good, and before the game, I made a final 2 with Lee because I knew that Lee would probably be the most likely person to get me out. So yeah, I was actually going to be somewhat loyal to that. Like, no one would have saw us as a pair. It would have been so good. Anyway, Wade is a loyal. He's loyal, and I want to work with him because I know he's loyal and not that strategic. So that's a good partnership. Jake I like. Grace I like, kind of. And then Burks, James, and Dalton. God. It's just, yeah. And then Vlad I've never played with, so. Anyway, so the first challenge happens. It's a challenge I'm never ever going to participate in. I think I participated in once, and I couldn't do it anymore, and that was only because I was giving ideas. I like the flag. It wasn't, whatever. So we lost because Alex can't get a third person to judge, and honestly, I was just gonna sit back and wait. Like, why even throw out a name? And then, 6 hours, right before I'm about to go to sleep, Burks is like, man, guess what? Lee's throwing out your name. And it's because he thinks you have an idol. And I'm like, what? We have one clue for the idol. You know what the clue is? It's a movie. You know how many fucking movies there are? A lot. I would say infinite, but there's not infinite movies. But so, and that is even if Alex is gonna say if it's in all caps or not. So anyway, so that rang a wrong chord with me. So I'm like, I go to Lee because we're supposed to have this final 2. And he's like, Tim. I'm like, wait, I go Lee, did Burks is throwing you under the bus. He said, you threw my name out, and that you want me out. And he's like, whoa, no, dude. Burks told me he wants you up. So I'm like, oh. Okay, well, Burks is the liar. Because why would my final 2 that I made before the game on the first vote go around the tribe and say they want me out? Anyway, so then I go to Jake, and then we're like, I think Burks is the liar. And we talk a bit, and then Alan gets on and says we need a call. And Alan's pretty much my most loyal, trustworthy ally. And he's like, look, you were going home, but I convinced Vlad, Grace, Dalton, James, and Burks that Lee's a bigger threat. I'm like, what? Have I had 0 social games? Like, where is my social game? And yeah, yeah. I was floored when he said that. And he's like, look, yeah, everyone but, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Wade made an alliance with me, Jake, and Alan. As of right now, I'm going to be pretty loyal to it. We can say that for later. And I'm like, and he said everyone besides that alliance was going to vote me. And I'm like, why? What did I do? And he said, I got the votes. And I'm like, okay. And I don't know how Alan did it, but he saved my fucking life. So, and Lee went 9-1, and I don't understand his play. Like, I would have been loyal to him. I don't get it. Like, he thought he was friends with these people. Like, so he's like, you know, I don't trust this guy who made a final 2. That was gonna be my... Okay. It was gonna be one of my few final 2. It's a group of 30. I can't just make one final 2, but I would have been loyal to him more than one vote. He didn't even get to 20. He didn't even get to the 20s before flipping on me. Like, anyway, so 9-1 he left, and then we just won the challenge. So that's not 29th place. So ranking and loyalty, I would say Alan, then Wade, then Jake. Big gap. Big gap. I kind of like Grace. We'll see. I'd say Grace. Small gap. A little bit. Honestly, you know what? No. Huge gap. And then the other 3 I don't trust any of them. I don't trust James. I don't trust Burks. I don't trust Dalton. Not one. I would say Dalton slightly ahead of Burks, slightly ahead of James. But, like, those are slight. I think that's it. Yeah. Hopefully we can keep winning challenges. I don't want to go back to trouble. I know I'm on the bottom. I will be flipping on anyone but those 4. And even then, I'll just say I'm flipping. Because I'll be like, I only got saved because Lee screwed himself. I will see you later, hopefully. At least I made top 28. Let's go. Talk to you later.